Athens, Olympic officials give details of increased security operations and venues near completion. Games organisers and government officials have displayed a flurry of charts and moving graphics for the new security plan designed for the Olympics. Defined as a non-static plan to incorporate the changing security situation in the international community, it outlined command and control centres, access control, fencing and foot, vehicle and helicopter patrols at venues and nationwide patrols, including Greece's borders.
We have created a new doctrine for the police force, designed, developed, established and enforced on the basis of 4 actions: the recognition of the threat, analysis of the threat, and prevention or confrontation of threat. No threats are large or small. No dangers are large or small. We operate based on the ability to handle successfully any eventuality.
The organising committee president stressed that although security was Greece's #1 priority, organisers did not want to turn the country into a militarised zone.
Our mission is for people to feel safe, to feel that everything is secure. But most importantly, they are not to feel like they are in a city or a country that is under military control.
Although with ATHOC's heightened awareness, some countries still feel the need to provide their own security teams.
Greek special forces are exclusively responsible for carrying out of the security plan. At this point, we have no knowledge of any formal request for foreign security personnel for the protection of their teams. You realise this is a rule related to the carrying out of the security plan. Because if various unknown forces start being mixed up with each other, the results could be chaotic.
But the intense focus on security operations comes at an increased cost.
The Greek government has clarified that it is prepared to ensure a safe environment for the Olympic Games. With that in mind then, we have a budget that is much higher, but it's worth it.
The security plan with 58,000 security personnel is defined as the largest security effort in the history of the Games, with a hefty budget increased from $600 million to $754 million. US Ambassador Thomas Miller admitted that no one could ensure 100% security, but added that Greece should attempt to ensure that all the proper systems and checks are done to avoid a possible incident.
I think the job here for the 2004 Summer Games in Athens is to put as many locks and sirens and alarms and reinforced doors on that house called the Olympics, just to make sure that that burglar goes somewhere else. In an ideal world, I'd like to say you're going to deter him from hitting any house. But unfortunately, that's not the reality of the world we live in today.
While the ongoing debate surrounding security measures remains high on the organising committee's agenda, venue construction work is continuing around the clock. A venue nearing completion is the Markopoulos Equestrian Centre, described as state-of-the-art and covering an area of about 21,000 square metres. It will include business facilities, permanent and temporary stands, fields and stables for 300 horses. Another venue to be well on the way to completion is the Olympic Weightlifting Hall. Weightlifting is very popular for Greeks, and the hall was one of the first projects to be planned for the Games. So remember to keep watching Return to Athens as we bring you the latest in the behind-the-scenes news and views in the lead-up to Athens 2004.